Every Nassau resident can and must contribute to the solution here in Nassau County. As county executive, I am leading the way. Town meetings. And not all of those faces were smiling. Not all of them were smiling. In fact, a lot of them were lined with worry and creased with concern. And they had every right to be. For some, it was the worry of losing a job. For many, it was the high taxes imposed on them by government. To help them, many things need to change. But the granddaddy of them all is the Nassau County Real Property Tax Assessment System.
Next, we are going to have to confront the tax situation in our state. The property taxes in New York are killing New Yorkers. 13 of the 16 highest tax counties are in New York when assessed by home value. In absolute dollars, Westchester County, the highest property taxes in the United States of America. Nassau County, the second highest property taxes in the United States of America. It has to end. It has to end this year. We have to hold the line on taxes for now and reduce taxes in the future. New York has no future as the tax capital of the nation. Our young people will not stay. Our businesses will not come. This has to change. I saw the beautiful parts of this country. I saw the not so beautiful parts. I saw all the monuments, all the historic places. I've seen everything. I am telling you, as someone who has been there, done that, and seen everything in this nation, there is no state or no region that has anything over on Long Island. None of them. When Harvey mentions young people leaving the island, and the stories and the anecdotes which we've heard over the past years of young people not being able to afford, or young people thinking the future isn't here, it is repugnant to every cell in my body and everything that I know. We have every asset that you could possibly have here on Long Island. Any God-given asset, any man-created asset, we already have. Just look at what we have on Long Island. You name it, we have it. You want natural beauty? You want some of the most beautiful beaches on the planet? We have it here in Long Island. You want the best health care institutions in the nation? You have it. You have the North Shore centers. You want the best higher ed facilities? You have Hofstra, you have Stony Brook, you have Brookhaven, you have Post, you have Old Westbury, you have everything you could possibly need. John Dorso will get you the best workforce in the country is right here on Long Island, and they're ready, willing, and able to work. You could not have any assets or any solution to any problem. It is all here. The rest is up to you. We're going to do what we have to do. We're going to provide the incentives. We're going to provide the leadership. We're going to be partners like you've never seen. You now come to the table. Let's take those issues and let's design a future for Long Island better than any future than we've ever had. When we talk about going back to the old days, we're not going back to the old days. We're going to write a future better, sweeter, fairer, richer than any future that's ever been written. That's what this exercise is all about today. And that
You're next.
Again, a question for both of you, Mr. Swazi. First, how is it possible that Nassau County, the richest county in the state, let me repeat that, the richest, the wealthiest county in the state, it's the only county with financial oversight right now because of its debt. How do you get out from under Nifa? How do you get out from under the Nassau County Interim Finance Authority? How are we going to do this?
And again, Happy New Year to all of you. I think it's a year that is going to be a banner year for the state of New York, and that's what I'd like to speak to you about today, where we go in 2014. But there's an old saying that you don't really know where you're going until you know where you've been. And we should start this year with a look back when we first joined in this hall 3 years ago. The state of New York was in trouble. The New York state government was literally a joke at that time on late-night TV. It was about scandals, it was about indictments, it was about dysfunction. But even worse, this was not about a momentary lapse. These were fundamental structural problems that had been going on and growing for a long time and were now coming home to roost. The proof is in the pudding, and the arrows are pointing up. The proof is in the pudding, and the arrows are pointing up.